First TNT of the night, there was a camera hidden in I want to say a 7-year autistic boy's hair. And when he went to school, it was seen that he was being verbally and physically abused. And the parents got the footage, and now there's an investigation being done. What's your thoughts on this, Rose?
The parents are smart. You know what I'm saying? To hide that thing in the hair. But you knew they was getting abused, and you still sitting there. You knew he was getting abused, but I'm glad they got it on camera. But they knew he was getting abused. You know what I'm saying? Why keep sending them there? You know he's getting abused.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
I ain't got no tears.
Yeah, man. I got tears because it's sad that there are people that we trust and trust our kids to that have ill intentions, and that's sad. It's good the parents did that. To your point, the parents should have probably been stepped up. Maybe they needed proof. I don't know what the case was, but you should be able to send your kids to school, to daycare, and we've talked about different situations where daycare, school, where the people have abused kids. This should not be something that happens, bro. Moving on to, there was a young man who got arrested and he got caught with a gun, and for some reason, he basically assembled the gun and made it look like a nerf toy. And at first the cops thought it was a nerf toy gun because of the way it looked, but then when they looked underneath all the plastic and the toy stuff, they realized, no, this is a real fucking gun that's really active. What's your thoughts on this, Rose?
I ain't got no tears, but Buddy was smart though. He wasn't smart enough, but he was smart. That was tight though, and it looked good too. But my only thing is like when he hooked it up to the real Nerf gun, could it really shoot, or did you have to take it away from the Nerf gun? So, but man, that was tight though. It was tight. It was tight. He did his thing with that one.
Hey man, no tears, but either old buddy was really, really smart, or these young niggas is really, really on some childish shit. Because that, I ain't never heard no shit like that. This nigga turned the actual gun to make it look like a toy, bruh. Which is crazy because there's a lot of grown men who buy guns, Rose, because they're just toys for adults anyway a lot of times. So this,
Yeah.
I guess, is poetic to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of guns and people and toys and stuff like that, there was this man who was in the military, was being chastised by his superior for being live on TikTok, and he said that I got to hear from a sergeant or a staff sergeant, and I think he said Pennsylvania or somewhere.
Yeah, from another city.
Yeah, from another city, about what you're doing on TikTok and the fact that you posting stuff, and he's literally on TikTok live. I got tears because these young people is just ridiculous. There are certain jobs that will allow you to be on TikTok or social media while you're doing your job, but then there's certain jobs that do not let you do that. And I'm be honest, I think the military will let you be on TikTok for the most part, depending on what you're doing. But that obviously you're being chastised.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot be on live or anything while you're talking to your superior in a closed setting like that. So just as always, read the fucking room.
Yeah, I ain't got no tears for Buddy because Buddy, he's like they couldn't see y'all names and numbers but he had their information on the screen. That's how the dude got a call because it was on the TikTok live, and it's like Buddy, and he's like, no, you couldn't see that. He said, so why did I get this call from such and such? And he's looking like, oh snap,
Yeah.
This is scene like, they're effed up, right?
Yeah, it's like a movie where he looked and said, man, I done fucked up.
Yes.
Hey man, I don't know if this person fucked up. We'll find out whenever the results come out for the election. But there's a Shelby Campbell, out in Michigan, Detroit, running for District 13, white woman. Make this very clear, white woman, by the way, y'all, who is going on live twerking for votes and saying that men have short attention spans and sex sells, so I'm gonna twerk for that vote. Tears, what the fuck is we doing? We done lost the fucking plot. Like the fact that shit like that would make me not vote for you. I'm gonna keep it 100. I voted for Kamala. But when Meg got on that stage and started twerking, I was like, this is the shit right here that's gonna make you lose the election.
Yeah, not a good look.
By doing the ignorant shit like this. So like the fact that, and I'm so happy it's a white lady and not a black congresswoman. But the only thing I want to add, Rose, is, man, for y'all motherfuckers that be getting on Jasmine Crockett for being ghetto, ratchet, and doing too much, I ain't seen that bitch get on no live and just start twerking, Rose. I ain't seen it. Now she might talk like a black woman and assist her at time with her tone, and she might be saying, yeah, I ate or whatever, but I ain't never seen her do no wild shit like this. If she wins this seat, may God have mercy on Detroit.
Yeah, man, I ain't got no tears for her, man. But man, hey, more power to her. I hope she does win so we can see some of the things that she passes.
Okay, man. So something that a lot of these Congress people have to deal with, they have to deal with a lot of these slum landlords, because there's a lot of landlords that be having their tenants living fucked up. Man, this one landlord got a call from the tenant to fix some shit in the apartment. So he went there, and the people had cameras in there that they put. They caught the landlord fucking on camera. And apparently they said the fucking was going on for an hour, Rose.
Yeah.
And in the little clip I saw, he had whoever it was bit up.
Yeah.
They got to the landlord. The landlord didn't make no comments. Apparently the tenant still has to pay their rent like they supposed to. The prosecutor or the DA said most likely there's no charges that really can be made except for, I want to say, is it indecent exposure? It's disorderly conduct, something like that, I want to say. A very minor offense, but there's no real charges that can really be pressed. This would have to really be more so of a civil matter than a criminal matter. I got tears of laughter, man. One, this is my shit.
Yeah.
This is my shit. So if I come in, first of all, can I be honest? I'm mad that you put cameras in my shit. Because when I gave you this contract, I didn't say you could make changes like that. No, who said you could put cameras in my shit, Rose? Like, that was my first thought was, hold up. Are those the landlord cameras, or did you install these cameras? Because I didn't know you could rent a spot and then just install cameras in it without letting the landlord know.
Yeah, you can, because it's just like you put cameras, because now with the ring bells, all that kind of stuff, you don't really have to have permission to do it. It has cameras inside. It's basically like protection, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro.
Security.
You gonna have to let me know. I'm gonna put that in the contract, because I might come over and I might want to fix a sandwich, and you ain't gonna catch me on camera.
He was fixing more than it sounds, but I ain't got no tears. But Buddy had shot at Lay's up, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of pills he was on. Because for an hour, I don't need an hour, but dog, what kind of pills he was on? I don't need an hour though. I just want to know. I'm asking for a friend.
Hey man, so